Oh, if you connect them, there's no prince that you like elongate them. Or no, if you're stopping, you elongate them for two
Okay, and if you
harfas.
connect them, there's no pronunciation. It's just a fatha.
Mhm.
Right? And there's only those 7 in the words. The most common one is ana, and everything else is either mentioned just once or twice in the Quran. Okay, then we took Hamza. What was the next one we took?
Iwad.
Iwad. What was Iwad?
It's any time you stop on tanween fatih, except when you stop on a hat. أنا تاء مربوطة.
أنا تاء مربوط obviously. So anytime there's tanween fatih and an alif is موجود. طب what about... Why can't I? Oh, I'm supposed
مدلين.
to be using
Whoa, that's a nice
paint.
background.
Paint.
Sunspots?
Okay. What if I see like the word... Why isn't this working? Hello. What
We
was
never
it?
did Iwad, right?
Tajweed
did
kill streaks?
You need to chill there, brother.
Not fun. Southeast.
There we go.
Wait, are you gonna stream?
Yeah, I'm streaming. Am I not?
Oh, I did
Stream.
not realize that. Oops.
Oh, recording. I'm not recording because it's not working for some reason.
I'm
All right.
streaming,
So
it's
what if I
fine.
have the word
Yeah.
sama'an? Is this mad iwad?
No,
No.
because there's no when you have the tanween fatih, there's no alif to add.
What about that?
Yes, there is.
There's mad iwad.
Yes, only if you stop.
What if I told you they're both mad iwad?
What?
Would you
They're
do?
both the same.
They're both the same.
They're the
Yeah.
same.
I mean,
Yes,
read
sure.
the first sama'an and stop on it.
Sama'a.
Sama'a. And the second one?
Same exact thing. Sama'a.
Same exact thing. Sama'a, right? Because I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure both of these are actually written in the Quran. Sometimes you'll see sama, or in Arabic, sorry, sama doesn't have an alif, but in the Quran it sometimes has an alif as well. They're both technically mid iwad because when you stop on them, sama, this you still pronounce it, it's just not written. And this only happens with Hamza because Hamza is annoying. Only happens with Hamza with tanween, fatih. Every other letter it needs it, except for obviously ta marbuta. If that comes with the tanween, is there mad iwad?
Wait, what?
No,
If I
there
have a
isn't.
ta marbuta
No.
with tanween fatih, is there
No.
mad iwad? No.
No,
Why?
sir.
What do we have now if we're stopping on this ta marbuta?
Ha sound.
Hems. We're having hems, right? Which is the hat sound. That's what happens. So it's not even mad iwad anymore. Okay?
Yeah, song.
Now, so we did that. Now we're gonna take the third one. Number trace.
Crazy.
Why does it do this?
فواتح السورة.
Where are you getting this from?
Suwar.
Where are you
We'll
getting
get
this?
wrecked.
Oh, I talked about it. 3. فواتح السور. Which means what? Yeah, Abu Moze. Hamza.
The sewer.
Huh?
فواتح
Oh,
السور.
the openings of suwar.
Suwar. I'm gonna put the harakas here. Suwar.
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 So
Openings of surahs. And what do we mean by the openings of surahs? Do we mean like Alif Lam Mim?
No.
Are you sure? That's
Yes.
kind of
Mm,
meant
why
That's
to
exactly
Alif,
what it is.
Why wouldn't it be?
Alif Lam Mim.
That's
That's a beginning of a surah.
Alif, Kaf,
What
Ha, Ya.
about
Alif Lam
Kaf
Mim
Ha
Sad.
Ya, Kaf Ha Ya, Ain Sad?
Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim Ra.
Alif Lam
Alif Lam Ra.
Sad.
Qaf.
Alif.
Qaf.
Oh.
Hamim.
Hamim.
Kaf Ha Ya.
Hamim.
Hamim.
Alif.
Alif Lam Mim Sad.
Alif Lam Mim Sad. Ain Sin Qaf.
ALM.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, 80% of these are not Fawatih al-Suwar for Mad Tabi'i. Okay?
Only 80%.
Alif
Oh.
Lam Mim is not from Fawatih al-Suwar for whatchamacallit?
ما طبيعي.
Mad Tabi'i. This Alif Lam Mim is not, but the Ra Is.
Yeah.
Qaf is not. Slad is not. Ayn Sin Qaf is not. Actually, sorry.
Wait, what about I?
Ayn and Sin are, right?
So I have a question. Sorry.
Alif
Why are
Lam Mim,
Ayn
you're
and
not.
Sin?
Ha is. So what we're doing here is, you see this squiggly line? If you see this, automatically know that it's not tabi'i. 100% it's not tabi'i, because this squiggly sign means there's a med for a reason. And the biggest condition for med tabi'i is what? There's no reason. There's no cause to med tabi'i. It's just naturally there. So let's take for example, the word hamim. Right? This ha has no med symbol on it, but the meme does. So which one are we making extra long? The meme. So do we say ha meme?
No.
No, we
No.
say hamim. This ha is normal. It's just ha fatha alif. Hamim. Another one. Taha. We don't say taha. Taha.
So
Right?
this one's Met Tabi'i?
This met tabi'i, the entirety of Taha is met tabi'i. If I give you hamim, what's the met tabi'i in this?
Oh, the Ha?
Just the ha.
Oh,
Right?
so
The meme is something else we'll take later.
Now
Just
I
the
get it.
ha
Okay.
is tabi'i here. And for ayn sin qaf, I have to rewrite this. So how do we pronounce ayn sin qaf? What letters is the med symbol on?
Qaf.
Qaf.
It's on the qaf. So we pronounce ayn sin qaf. Are we changing? If I write the word ayn out, do I say ayn?
No.
No, I just say ayn. Who wants to be the shatur and tell me what med this is in ayn?
لين.
فواتح صور.
No.
No.
Lean.
Medlin. Fatha with a ya.
Oh, I
والسكون.
didn't see
It's
that.
lean.
And now what about sin?
See.
Just
Oh
tabi'i.
no, that
It's
just
tabi'i. The sin
yeah.
is tabi'i. So ayn is lean, and this sin is just sin. Ayn sin
Sheikh,
qaf.
how about yes? Yeah. Oh wait, Yasin.
Yasin. Does Yasin have a med symbol on it?
Does it?
The
I
sin
think,
does.
yeah,
The
the
ya
scene
doesn't.
does.
The ya doesn't. So if I wrote Yasin,
So the ya is فواتح صور.
the ya is part of Fawatih Hasul, because this is
Oh,
just
okay.
ya.
Wait, Sheikh, what about
Yasin.
in
Wait,
Alif
what's the
Lam Mim?
ayn with the ya?
What's Alif?
Huh?
What's the Alif in Alif Lam Mim?
It's a letter. It's not a med.
Oh, it's not a
Sheikh,
med.
There's not even. The funny thing is there a med letter in the word alif?
No.
There's no med letter. So where's the med coming from? I'm not gonna say alif lam mim. No, it's alif. It's just a normal letter. There's no med.
No, it's like so. It's not فواتح
It's
صور.
not. It's not considered Fawatih Hasul because there's no med tabi'i in it at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes, Abdul Rahman Nofal, your question.
So I don't. Where does lean go under? Like, does it go under tabi'i?
It's not
Separate.
tabi'i, and it's not. I mean, lean. I don't know why Waz did that first, but lean is kind of its own little thing. So
Yeah, he said that it's different. It's not even part of Fari or
yeah, it's not
tabi'i.
part of Far'i or tabi'i. It's its own med
my notes.
med category. It's closer. I would say it's closer to tabi'i in that there's not really a reason why, but it follows different conditions,
Negatory.
right?
I mean, sure.
Okay, everyone's got this so far, at least. Yep. Shouqi, why do you sound like you're a mile away?
That's not how he
Yup.
always sounds.
Cause I'm
Like he's a mile away?
just quiet,
No,
bro.
because like
What?
no, he raged. There was this like one day he raged. He threw his
Oh
mic
my
across
God.
the room, and that was like the last time I ever heard him clearly.
Okay.
What do you rate on?
Okay,
No,
so
I'm just quiet.
here's something. We have the word Ain Sin Qaf. This is for the Shatturs. It's written like this in the Quran.
Hashtag not me.
Are any of these considered tabi'i, lean, or something else, Far'i?
The
No.
Ayn-
What,
the
Adam?
Ayn
What do you
is-
got? What do you got?
I said no.
Oh wait, all three.
All three are considered what?
Mad. Wait. Oh, they're all okay. Ayn is mad
Lean.
lean. The
Lean.
other ones are mad tabi'i.
Qaf is not.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. Right?
qaf.
Because Qaf.
Has
So
sukun
Qaf
after.
has a fatha and then the. Oh wait.
50%. These are technically 50% tabi'i. So when we
So
eventually start
50%
when
right.
we start getting to
So
far'i, you'll start noticing that far'i steals some tabi'i rules. So this would be considered, for the sake of simplicity, it would be med far'i tabi'i as well. Because technically it's also tabi'i, but something is causing it to exceed its natural length, which is tabi'i plus far'i, whatever. So this ayn is still technically lean, but because there's the med symbol on it and it's part of this specific word, now it's become whatchamacallit, a far'i type rule. Let me actually search something up real quick.
Hey Google.
I'd like to take this time to advertise Squiddles.
Quiddles.
Squiddles.
Okay, here we go. Kafha ya ayn sad. This is the one that kafha ya ayn sad. Kaf has a med, ayn has a med, and sad has a med. Which ones are considered a fawatih as-sur?
Hanya.
ها إني
Ha and ya, because if I just took this ha, I'm gonna get ha, and then ya. Kaf ha ya. Though I say kaf ha ya ayn
No.
sad. Right? I'm not elongating the ha and the ya any longer than their natural length, which is the two harakas. Right? Yeah, this one is
Wait.
pretty easy. There's only a handful. So when I say fawatih as-sur, it literally can only be within the first ayah or two.
Oh, okay.
Never be anywhere else.
So now
Okay.
number 4.
No, I can't. I mean, you would think it can't be. So in words like noon and qaf and sad and alif lam mim, alif lam ra, alif lam mim sad, ha mim, right? Ain sin qaf. All of those are considered fawatih as-sur. Anything else is not considered a fawatih as-sur, so you wouldn't call it fawatih as-sur because it's not opening the surah. Okay, even if let's say the first word in the beginning of a surah has a med tabi'i, it's not considered fawatih as-sur because it's not of these special short words, which are
Oh,
taha,
so
hamim.
if a word like just any random word in the beginning,
Yeah,
like
it wouldn't
تبارك
be
الذي
considered.
doesn't count.
No, tabaraka, that just be med tabi'i. Tabaraka, just be normal med tabi'i.
Wait,
You
does
wouldn't
it
say
still
fawatih
count?
as-sur. Yes, it would be med tabi'i, but you wouldn't say of fawatih as-sur because it's not.
Oh, okay.
Fawatih as-sur are only these short words. Here's another example. If I give you the word tasim mim,
What?
where's the tabi'i in this?
الطاء.
The ta. And then what about tasin would obviously be the same thing. Mad is only on the sin. Ta. This would be just ta.
But
Right?
that's only for what الصور, but scene has طبيعي.
Sin would be something else. Sin would be partially tabi'i, but it has more fadari, so the fadari takes over.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Same thing with here. Ayn is technically in and of itself lean, but the fadari takes over because it's a special thing.
Oh, okay.
And we'll talk about that when we get to fadari. Fadari is its own beast, which is way harder than anything that comes from tabi'i. So tabi'i is like kindergarten, and fadari is like tawjihi in the blad. For my Indonesian brothers who don't understand it, tawjihi in the blad is literally college and high school. It's probably harder than college.
شيخ
Yes.
علمي, what was it called? There was two sides. علمي
Ma'lumati
and
and adabi.
yeah. They said that معلومات is harder.
Ma'lumati is definitely harder because that's all the sciences. Fourth one, number 4 is
بطاطا.
إلى صغرى.
صلة صغرى.
How many are there?
أربعة.
4.
That's the last one.
صلة صغرى. I'm trying not to write on an angle, but Abu Muzid doesn't want to work. Okay, صلة
I'm not
صغرى.
Abu Muzid.
What does صلة mean?
Window.
صلة?
Yes.
It's like connection.
Connection.
I thought it was window.
صغرى.
Small.
Small.
Small. So, small connection. Med صلة صغرى, there are two forms it comes in. It comes in a little waw and a little ya.
Oh,
صلة
wait,
صغرى.
that's a yeah?
Yes, ma'am. So
I didn't know that.
if I take this ya and I bend this way, I'm gonna get this. You ever see
Whoa.
somebody write the word fi like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom does that.
They're just curving the ya the opposite way. That's what that little ya is.
Wow. And there's always that little like the squiggly mud thing
No,
on
there
them.
isn't always there because
Sometimes.
if I put the squiggly med thing, what is it now?
فرعي.
Far'i. It's no longer
Oh,
tabi'i.
okay.
So
How many
it is
harakas is this?
two
Sorry.
harakas. It's a no,
Okay.
this is tabi'i, so it's still two harakas. However, if I see these, because you will see them, and they look like this, they are no longer tabi'i. They become far'i because there's the med symbol on it. Okay, and as annoying it is, not all far'is have the med symbol on them, but all tabi'is do not have the med symbol on them, if that makes sense.
Huh.
Okay, so if you ever see a
Okay.
med symbol, 100% it's not tabi'i, but if there is no med symbol, not necessarily tabi'i. Okay,
Okay.
there are some
Okay.
far'is that don't require the med symbol.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everyone's got it.
Hmm.
Okay, now there is also a rule. So this has to be for harf al-ha. So the letter ha بين حرفين متحركان.
Fine.
حرفين
You have to write that?
متحركان. I would prefer.
He's
In
probably gonna
English,
translate it.
ha
حرف
between two
الهاء
letters
بين
حركة
حرفين
with harakas. What does that mean? So that means that if I have a ha
متحركان.
and there's a little wow after it, then there has to be a haraka here after the ha, after the little wow, and there has to be a haraka here. By haraka, I mean a normal haraka. It can't be sakina. Okay? And this rule is simple. It's just like, or it's actually the opposite of alifatu sab'a. Alifatu sab'a, we said if we connect, we drop it. If we stop, we say it. This is the opposite. If we connect, we say it, but if we stop, we drop it. So for example, a lot of us know this. I mean, how would I say this?
Sorry, which one did you
How
write?
would I,
Because it kind of
right,
lagged.
right here, down
Oh,
here.
okay, I see it.
Stopping, how would I say this?
Bih.
Bih. Did I say this yet here?
No, sir.
No. Connecting, how am I going to say it?
Bihi ayu
Bihi,
salawayusiduna.
bihi ayyusal, right? He said ayyusal, I'll put that. Hamza with a fatha. There's a kasra here before the ha, and there's a fatha before that, after that, ya. So that means that it's med sila sughra. Any other time it would be something else. If there's like, say, a sakina before the ha, it would be something else. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, erase some of this. I'll erase this. Everyone's got this bottom part on.
Wait,
about
give me a
the
second.
wow?
I'm just gonna erase this jaja here.
Don't erase the chicken. I'm hungry.
No.
That's murder.
Adam اسكت.
Wait, are we gonna start فرعي?
فرعي بدك تبلش فرعي.
Four,
فرعي is
right?
pretty hard. No.
Do we have
Because
time?
there's still exceptions. As with everything, and Tajweed loves this, exceptions to the rule. So we said, what did we say the rule is for Salah Sughra?
It's حرف الهاء between two
Letters with haraka.
letters with حركة.
Letters with a haraka. So it has to be stuck between two harakas, except for in
Oh my
4
God.
words or 4 terms. Also,
Also,
the hat has to be mutaharrik as well, obviously.
Okay.
So this is at the end of the word, right?
Huh?
It's only at the end of the word.
It's only at the end of the word, obviously. So there's 1, 2, and 3 that are similar in a sense, and then there's a 4th that's an exception, but it's not the same type of exception. So the first exception here is أرجه وأخاه. أرجه, the jim is maksur and the waw is maftuh, but there is no med here at all. Right? Why? Because there's a sukoon on the hat, so there is no med here. Right? Jim has a kasra and the waw has a fatha, but no med appears. That's an exception. أرجه وأخاه is in, anyone know what surah?
Araf. Yeah, Araf.
شعراء.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
No,
أرجه
أرجه
وأخاه.
وأخاه وأرسل في المدائن حاشرين يأتوك بكل ساحر عليم. It's
There's
Arab.
one. There's both in A'raf and there's in Shu'ara.
You know what? I quit.
Because the one in Shu'ara is different. Wait, is it أرجه أخاه in Shu'ara or
No, it's
أرسل?
exactly like that. أرجه
Oh,
وأخاه وأرسل في
أعراف
المدائن.
it's وأرسل, in Shu'ara it's وابعث في المدائن حاشرين.
Oh,
Right?
well, no, but I mean,
So in
وأرجه
Shu'ara,
أرجه
yeah,
وأخاه
أرجه
is right.
وأخاه. The one I'm
Yeah.
thinking of is in Shu'ara. The أرجه وأخاه وابعث في المدائن حاشرين is in Shu'ara, and in A'raf
أرجه وأخاه وأرسل في
وأرسل
المدائن
في
حاشرين.
المدائن حاشرين. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the
Yeah.
difference. So right, we have two mutaharrikans. It has fulfilled the requirements for Sila Sughra, but no med appears. In this one, pencil, where did you go? There we go. The next one is فألقه إليهم. This is a ha. فألقه إليهم. متحرك ha in between, but there is no med again. This one is in what surah? يلا يا حفظة.
What?
What surah is this in?
I
Good thing
can't
I don't
read
know
that.
it.
Oh, I was looking
Shawty,
at.
you hate this one. Huh?
Oh, Safed?
No, you hate it a bit more.
I hate.
What
Wait,
concerns
you
me is
already
that
said
there's two things that he hates.
Oh. I was like, you already said Shu'ara.
Shawty's not that bad, bro. You crazy.
Nahl?
Okay.
Oh my god.
نحل is easy peasy. اسكت انت.
Excuse me? No, 6th page. Bro,
اسكت
my head
اسكت.
hurts right now.
نحل
I'm
is
literally
easy.
dying slowly.
Okay, again, this
after
is the same
memorizing
thing.
that
It
6th
meets the
page.
جزاك الله خير. It meets the conditions for Salah Sughra, but there is no med. The next one is يرضه لكم. يرضه لكم.
يرضه لكم.
This one has fatha before it, fatha after it, and it's mutaharrika, but there is no med. Why? This is how we read specifically in Hafs and Asim. If you go to a different qira'ah, maybe it's something else. I don't know. And this one is, anyone know this one?
Nope.
Most of you pass this surah. Nadif, Nofal, you guys pass this surah.
يرضه لكم.
ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى.
Yes.
زمر. Oh.
Zumar. يرضه لكم ولا
Zumar.
تزر وازرة وزر أخرى.
Stop
I do
there.
not say يرضه لكم, right? There's a difference. If there was a waw here, I would say يرضه لكم, but there isn't, so I just say يرضه لكم. يرضه لكم.
Does it change the meaning if you say with the med?
No. Alright, this last one, this one is actually the complete opposite. This is something that doesn't meet the requirements of Sila Sughra, but there is Sila Sughra. يخلد فيه مهانا. فيه, and there is a little thing right here. But there isn't, so I just say
Wait, what?
Why do I
Someone
hear
is lagging.
Okay, someone's watching my stream.
Minutes.
Adam's
Why am I
watching my stream.
Why am I hearing 5 minutes ago? What is this?
Adam's watching my stream, and there's a delay.
Adam, stop, or I'll
Why
kick you.
not?
Stop.
Lying.
Wait, are you streaming this? Wait, where are you streaming this and all this?
On YouTube.
No
On
way.
the YouTube.
So auto upload.
That's why I'm lagging. You're such a bum.
Alright, I told him not to, but whatever. Alright,
I don't
so
care.
All the bits
this
are,
one, this one is what's before the hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no haraka on the yat. So what does that mean is on the yat?
I guess right.
A sukun.
A sukun, and then there's a dhamma after. What's the rule for sila sughra?
They had to have haraka that's not sukun.
It has to have a haraka that's not sukun before it and after it. There is no haraka before it that's not a sukun. However, we still have the mad sila sughra. So I would say يخلد فيه مهانا. Normally, it would be يخلد فيه مهانا, but in our قراءة يخلد فيه مهانا. يلا حفظة, what surah?
Did I memorize?
Why are you
What did I?
calling me out like
It's
this?
Baqarah. Boom.
No, it's not.
Dang it.
فرقان.
نمل.
فرقان. في يخلد فيه.
Oh, I knew that. I knew it. Let's go.
Yeah, I believe it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
This is big disclaimer here. This is only for Hafs and Asim. If you go to other qira'ahs, God knows what they have, different rules. Maybe they don't have any exceptions at all. But this is only for Hafs and Asim.
Okay.
Right, who is it?
Who's yeah?
Hamza, it's probably you.
Got him.
Oh my god.
Tell him, Sheikh. Tell him.
Alright, so again, this is only for Hafs and Asim. So let's cover this again. Quick review, so we don't, when we get to Far'i, we're not overwhelmed and completely forget the last two Tajweed classes.
Uh.
Okay, we said, first one is Alifat al-Sab'. What Alifat al-Sab'?
The 7
Ali,
I can't
al,
remember.
Joe Emmerich,
Alifat
please
al-Sab'.
activate Windows.
And those are the 7 specific words. Who wants to remind me of them?
I'll do it if you want. I don't know if anybody else
No,
wants to.
somebody else.
but-
You did it the first time.
Oh, wow,
Alif,
okay.
what?
Let me see.
Alif- what is
It's like, I didn't memorize Surah Al-Baqarah.
What does
What
it
do you
even
mean,
mean?
Alifat al-Sab'?
what does this even mean? What does Alif Hat even mean?
Bro.
The 7
Bruh.
specific words of Alif.
I
Oh,
wish
So,
So we
now
have
the 7
Alif?
Valorant
Magical words
while
of
doing Tajweed.
so we have Alif.
By the way, you guys have to know the
Alif,
Arabi names.
Alif and Alif.
You guys have to know the Arabi names.
What do you mean by Arabic names?
You have
Not
to know
like-
that it's called Al-Alifat al-Sab', not the 7 Alifs.
Oh, okay. So shit. Okay.
Because in Arabi, when I say something like Al-Alifat al-Sab' holds way more gravitas than the 7 Alifs. The 7 Alifs sound retarded. Al-Alifat al-Sab' is a specific
Four swords.
type
The
of
two
alifs.
towers.
Ana. Sabila, we said. Salasila. Forgive my scenes because I don't really care about them. Qawarira.
الرسول
الرسول
لكن
لكن الظنون. Wow, I don't know what that was. How many is that? That's 7. That's 7. Yeah, those are all of them. Right, and then we said Iwad. Iwad is easy. What's Iwad?
Tanween at the end of the word.
Fatha.
when
Tanween
stopping.
Fatih with an alif at the end, except for Tanween on a hams, which we do say. So this is check. But if it's a tat with Tanween, we don't say at all. Okay, because this just becomes a hat when we stop. Right, so it needs that alif or it's got to be a hamza. Okay? Got that? You have to know all of these alifat al-sab', by the way, by heart.
I'm taking a screenshot. Oh, never mind.
Screenshot.
Ooh, dang.
Though my handwriting is horrible, so I don't even know if it's
No.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to decipher.
Yeah, I
this.
took screenshots the whole time for last time and I didn't understand
Did you
anything, so I'm not
screenshot?
doing that
Yes.
again.
Did you screenshot? Can I delete this?
Yes.
Thank you.
And I saved the image and I named it to.
Abu Moze.
Okay. I was gonna name it.
Okay,
the
then
7
we
Alif.
had what we just took today. What did we have? Fawatih al-suwar.
I'm just stop meditating.
Who wants to give me an example of a Fawatih al-suwar?
Hamim.
What letter?
The ha.
Ha. What else?
Taha.
Taha. Both of them. Ta and ha. What else?
Yes, sir. The ya and the ha in Kaf Ha Ya Sad.
Kaf ha. Wow,
Yeah.
God, I hate writing ha on this.
Off.
Kaf ha ya ayn sad. The ha and the ya. What else?
Ain Sin Qaf, but like it's 50-50.
I wouldn't say that's mad tabi'i even if it technically is, so that would be a wrong answer.
Dang.
It is.
That's hurt.
You could think about it that way. But it would be a
Ooh,
wrong
tell
answer.
him.
Boom.
What else?
Ta si mim the ta.
The ra in alif lam mim ra. Ta sin mim. Or ta sin, whichever one. The ta.
Alif Lam Ra.
Alif
It's just
lam
the-
ra would be the same thing. Just the lam has the mad, but
It's
the
just,
ra
yeah,
has no mad.
the Ra. It was just the Ra.
Just be the ra. What else?
And Alif Lam Mim Ra, the same exact thing.
He said that.
It's just the Ra. Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
my
just
bad.
the ra. Alif lam
My
mim
bad.
ra with this ra and alif lam ra.
Hmm.
Alif lam mim sad is that one?
Nope.
Nope.
Wait, no.
Because they all have mad on them.
They all have med on them. They're all
the
med
alif,
far'i.
it doesn't work.
If
Yeah, I
there's
think-
a test,
Huh?
if there was a test, how many would we have to name?
I'm taking
Probably
a
just one or
screenshot.
two.
All
Or
right.
I would give
Taha
you
and
an.
Hamim.
Most likely in the test, I'd give you words, and then you'd have to tell me what kind of med it is.
Okay.
So you wouldn't necessarily have to memorize every single.
Are you
I
serious?
mean, the thing is,
so these screenshots
Taha
aren't
and
helping me.
Hamim, we naturally know this stuff. It's easy stuff.
Naturally.
Taha,
Yeah.
okay, because it's natural. No, I'm joking. But yeah, we would normally know like Hamim. Honestly, just from the top of your head, know Hamim and Taha. Those are probably the easiest ones and the most easy to remember. You want to go into the Kaf Ha Ya Ain Sad Alif Lam Ra, Tasin and Tasin Mim, whatever, and Alif Lam Ra, it's up to you. Those are.
my
Then we
God.
said sila sughra. What is the rule for sila sughra?
صلة صغرى, the
ها.
rule is a ha between two متحركة. A متحركة, a ha between two متحركة letters.
Hey, what was
Letters,
the Arabic
right?
version though?
It was حرف الهاء بين حرفين متحركان.
بين الحرفين.
متحركين or متحركان.
Jazakallah.
وإياك. And the rule is, this is actually you should know, or at least kind of.
For which one? صغرى؟
تثبت وصلا
What is that?
وتسقط وقفا.
It's 7:50.
I'm scared.
Which just literally means تثبت, it stays وصلا, it stays when you connect, وتسقط وقفا, and it falls when you stop. So if I have a صلة صغرى, for example, به, تثبت وصلا, meaning it's going to stay if I connect to it after. به أن. Actually, به أن would not be صلة صغرى because there would be a little med symbol there. به, if I continue. Yeah, because the hamza after. If I continue, that would be تثبت وصلا. It stays, the med stays while connecting. وتسقط وقفا, and it falls when I stop. So if I stop on به, it's just به. I don't even care about this صلة صغرى anymore. Okay? تثبت وصلا وتسقط وقفا. It stays when connected and falls when stopping. Okay?
تسقط, is that a sa or a sin?
Seen.
Yes.
تسقط. Do you remember any of the exceptions for صلة صغرى?
The one from Nahl.
None of them were from Nahl. There's one from Namil.
What do you mean?
Anyone remember any of them?
Oh,
Yeah.
Namil, that's
Yeah.
what it was. No, I don't remember like the actual word. It's hard to remember.
I do.
أرجه وأخاه.
No,
I like the
Charlotte.
Hanak just for you.
I need to take a
That's the
screenshot of
only.
this
That's the
too.
only one that I remember. That's the only one that I'm probably gonna remember because that's the one that I actually know.
أرجه وأخاه. This is in.
Actually, I'll just فأرده لكم. I remember.
أرده لكم.
No,
فأرده
no, no,
لكم.
no.
فأرده
It's fake.
لكم.
If it's in Shara, it's basically fake. It's Araf. Okay, there we go. We came
شعراء
to an
and
agreement.
أعراف. بس
فأرده
عشان
لكم.
أرجه وأخاه. شعراء and أعراف. أرجه. This, it fulfills the requirements of صلة صغرى, but there is no صلة صغرى. Then another one we said.
فأرده لكم.
أرده لكم.
Good.
Same
good.
thing!
حبيبي. يرضه لكم.
Oh my god.
يرضه
You replaced
لكم.
one letter. Wow.
طب ناظف, tell me what's special about this one. Why is this an exception?
Because the da. Oh, because there's
Is
no
that
med.
Haris?
Because there's no med. Yeah.
Yeah, because it fulfills the requirements, but there is no med,
Yeah.
right? It's similar to this, but this one has a sukoon, so there's no way they could be little med after there. But this one fulfills even more the requirements, like double requirements, because it has the dhamma here that could potentially be expanded to a wow. Now, if you go to other qira'as, there is a med sila sughra here. It'd be yardahu lakum. But again, this is just for Hafs and Asim. Another example.
عليهم.
فألقه
Oh.
إليهم. فألقه إليهم. I skipped that, yeah.
Oh, I
فألقه
put عليهم as
إليهم.
well. Oops.
فألقه إليهم. Okay.
فيه مهانة.
What surah is فألقه إليهم?
No sir.
النمل.
Ants.
Namil. Okay. And then this last one, which is probably the specialist one. Because
فيه مهانة.
this one is putting it here. Fihi muhana, even though it doesn't even meet the requirements. Right? This is special. Because it becomes a sila sughra even though it doesn't meet the requirements. What surah is this in?
Furqan.
Al-Furqan. Okay, so these are 4 words we have to memorize. So we have to memorize 11 words for these wudud. Obviously the titles. You have to memorize the 7 alifatus sab'. which are أنا, سبيلة, سلاسل, مهانة, قوارير, ظنون, رسولة, and أنا. You have to memorize those 7, plus these 4 exceptions. Right? أرجح وأخاه meets the conditions, no med. فألقه also meets the conditions, no صلة صغرى. يرضاه لكم, he also meets the conditions, no med. فيه مهانة does not meet the conditions, yet there is a med. Right? And this is specific to what قراءة?
حفص عن عاصم.
حفص عن عاصم, which is our
What
قراءة.
surah is فَأَلْقِهِ from?
فألقه إليهم.
Yeah.
نمل.
Sorry?
نمل.
Wait, then what's يرضه لكم?
زمر.
زمر.
Oh, I mixed them up. Whoops.
Alrighty, next time we will go over فرعي and you'll be prepared to kill yourselves.
Oh, fun.
Because Allahu Akbar, فرعي is...
Malik got
you
like
think it's
excited
easy.
right there.
Are you done?
I think it's easy.
Am I ending it?
Wait, Malik is not even here. What?
تفضل, end it.
Oh, by the way, you know you can donate to me? You should 100% do that.
Yes,
Bruh.
Hamza. أصلا. Yes, Hamza. Yes.